coldest. Classes in the AM, wondering how you staying focused.
YouTube, what's the deal, man? It's your favorite DJ back in this thing, aka Mr. D-I-Z Dash himself, man. And I'm back with a story time. Feel like it's been a minute. Shout out to everybody that showed love on my first story time video when I got my hat shut off my head. I know the shit still sound crazy, man, but it's a real live event that took place on Manchester, you feel me, in that notorious area. But this right here, this story time is a little bit on the lighter side of things, you feel me? This is back when I was with my group. My freshman year of high school, I was part of a group called Sick With It, SICWITIT. We were signed to UCO Entertainment. Had an independent deal my last year of junior high going into high school. So this is my freshman year. I'm fresh 14 at the time, and we had a performance to do on Hollywood and Vine. It's either Hollywood and Vine or Sunset and Vine. It was a club right on the corner that was down the street from the Capitol Records building. Man, anybody who's been to LA, you've been to Hollywood, you know where that Capitol Records building is. It's hard to miss. You can see it from the freeway. But yeah, so it was a showcase, right? There's a lot of R&B artists there, rappers there. And mind you, I'm 14 at the time. The homie, my nigga J.O. It's me and my nigga J.O. He's 14 at the time too. We the same age. So we there. I don't know how we got in. Actually, I do. Because shout out to Phil Harmonic. Phil Harmonic was our label head and producer at the time. Samoan cat from Long Beach, Orange County area. And his cousins was doing security. Shout out to them. I think one of his cousins is the producer. Was it Picasso? Picasso, I can't remember bro's name. Something like that. He was producing for YG and them back in the day. But yeah, they was like bodyguards and bouncers throughout Hollywood. They was touring with different artists and stuff like that. So that's kind of how we got the plug in to, you know, wiggle through the situation. Cause, you know, like I said, we 14 in the club, and at that time I looked every bit of my age. Like I'm baby face, everything, you know, the voice, everything. So we in that thing chilling, and I'm just like, I'm thrilled, you feel me? Like it's a lot of bad women in the building, you feel me? I'm 14 thinking I know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just geeked. This is pre-social media area. I'm not sure. It's social media era. I'm unsure if MySpace was a thing at the time. I think this is a little bit before MySpace, a little bit before then. Definitely blog era, but a little bit before MySpace. So this had to be 2004? Yeah, 2004. So we in there, and we had these two singles out. One was called Where You At, and Shake It, right? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. We was two high school kids talking about some adult shit, you know, kind of like the group Caution. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of showing my age, but the group Caution. If you're familiar with that group, it was a group of kids that Ice Cube had signed back in the day to Lynch Mob.
Are you ready? South Central Los Angeles. So what you want to
do? And one of the dudes that was in the group is the one that fought Bosco 100 in the boxing match. Gonzo. You know what I'm saying? It's when the rhythm it takes to dance to. We have to let through. So what you want to do? What should I do? Should I? You know what I'm saying? You know about that. Um. So yeah. So we there doing it up. You feel me? And shit. We almost got kicked out of the club because this nigga Jo was freaking on some chick, and the bouncer had to tap this nigga's shoulder like, "Hey, bro, like you know what I'm saying? You doing a lot."
I'll have to take a stand, although I'm breathing. I can live without you.
My nigga Jo was always ahead of his time when it come to that. That was my nigga. We used to call him Fat Nasty. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one nigga I know, like, that was like, oh, like as far as cracking these bras at an early age, like he was really on that, for sure. But anyway, we the youngest ones in the club, so we're not the first performers. I think we was like the fifth or sixth. And it was a group that we came with that was on our label. They was called Grime Unit. They predated G Unit, and it's a tragic story because had they just been on a business with just like copywriting their name and the G Unit name, they be rich as fuck. And it was actually a dope ass group, man. It was from Compton and Long Beach. It was Pecan, Crayons, my nigga. I can't remember everybody in the group, man. I wish they had their music uploaded, man. If y'all know, it was Pecan, Rush. Damn, what's my nigga from Palmer Block name? Was it Cram? Damn. But yeah, Grime Unit, man. If you ever heard of any of their music, they was hard. So they ended up performing before us, doing their thing. They turned it up. I'm nervous as fuck. Like, this is my first performance. I'm nervous as shit. You know what I'm saying? On some straight Eminem shit. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, oh man, I'm in my head about it. So they call us up to the stage. The crowd go crazy, right? Because they like, where the fuck? Who are these kids? You know what I'm saying? Who are these kids? And we had our group name. We had these big ass white tees on, and we had our group name and shit airbrushed on the shirts, right? So khakis on, Chuck Taylor's whole thing, like real West Coast type shit. So they introduce us, and then the music dropped, right? It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, once that music dropped, for me, it was like fight or flight. Like, you either gonna do your shit or you gonna look crazy not doing anything. The music dropped, we just go into it, and it just came, it was like a second nature. Like I was born to do this shit. Like, I've been doing this before, you know. So we going crazy. Where you at? West Coast on the map. Like, it was going crazy. It's 2 floors in the club, so everybody vibing. People on the floor vibing, people on the up top, they vibing, going crazy, you feel me? And it was lit. So we do our shit. After that, it was kind of like a standing ovation. People coming up to us, shaking our hand, like, oh man, y'all little niggas is dope. Wooty wham. And it was just a vibe. I always say, man, I wish back when we was doing our shit, we were in that social media era where, you know what I'm saying, we can go live and posting things, you know what I'm saying, so you can have like memories of the shit. You know, it's just being able to look back on things like that. It was hella dope, man. So if any of y'all know, man, if y'all from the city, you heard of the group Sick With It, that later came into Hustle Town, and that's gonna be another story because we did performances and created some memories with that shit, and we were viral before viral was a thing, like in our section, man. So yeah, so that's that, man. That's where the name Diz came from. My artist name was Dizzy. It's been that since middle school when I first started DJing. So music has been a thing of mine. It's been a passion of mine literally ever since I was a kid. I knew how to play the drums, guitar, the piano, I started writing music middle school. Me and my brother, my nigga Stacks, aka Slow Cuz, we kind of started doing our shit around the same time. But it's crazy because me and him have never collabed on any music professionally. We just kind of ventured off and had our own movements and shit. This is, you know, it's kind of a crazy thing, man. But me and Lil Bro got some music out. It's a single called My Turn Now. You probably heard it on one of the videos that if you tapped into the live, I usually play the music in the beginning of the videos, man. But yeah, and that's a story time for your boy, man, when we performed at the club called Forbidden City. It was either on Hollywood and Vine or Sunset and Vine, man. Back with the legendary group, Sick With It. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yuko Entertainment. Shout out to Philharmonic. Shout out to the dudes that got us in the club at 14, bro. Shout out to that. You feel me? Salute. So, I'll be back in this thing with another story time. Stay tuned, man. I fucks with y'all because y'all fucks with me. And you do know that.
I'm saying, baby, you the coldest. Classes in the AM, wondering how you staying focused. Keep your shit together, I can tell by how you're stoned. Money, your addiction, the way you make it is the dopest. And that body there, seen it. All them dudes meaning 100-degree weather, she can make them boys anemic. 150s or better, got some girls that need a team. And since you bet they ain't agreeing, it's a pleasure just to see you. Bust it on for a real nigga, I'm just being real with it. They take it down, but I'm a nigga that'll deal with you. See you on a mission. Look at that distance, they don't see it. How you see it, y'all don't share the same thing. They know they got you seeing too. She poppin' for tuition, know them haters talk a lot, and everybody got opinions. But fans make a dance, go ahead, get a drummer, son.